Good morning guys, I am in America.
Woo! If this is the first vlog you're watching, I've been here a week and I've forgotten, oh, there we go, I have to drive the car apparently. I've also forgotten, no, I've been here a week, but Charlie has just arrived, so we've got 1 week to hit all 4 parks very hard.
Yeah,
so
so Amy didn't vlog yesterday just because I think she realised that I was going to be exhausted, which I really was. But I had a really good night's sleep and we shall see you in the parks. Core memories.
I've never driven under this. Oh no I did, love. Oh no I didn't. I was in the Uber. I've never driven under this myself. Woo! Let's go. We have arrived at Magic Kingdom. We've parked, sorry not me, successfully driving that car by myself without my mum in it. This is the fit today. My shorts are from Hollister and the t-shirt is from Skinny Dip. And I love it. And we're going on the Little Mermaid ride in a bit. How are you feeling?
I am buzzing. I mean, I was saying to Amy in the car, it's really weird because having flown like over 8.5 hours yesterday, I think when I came to Hollywood Studios yesterday, I was a bit bleary-eyed.
Yeah, you were
I've had
very
a
tired.
good night's sleep, and I'm a bit like at 7:30 this morning. Amy was like, "You are so annoying," because I had so much energy.
Yeah, I think the plan for today is literally just to get as much of Magic Kingdom done as we physically
Do we need
can.
to go on one of those?
Do we need to go on the little shuttle thing? I don't know. Nah, I think we can walk it. I don't know, but we'll go. I think we might leave in the middle of the day because we've got the car today, whereas we don't have the car all the time. So we can kind of come and go as we please. So I think we're going to be here for this morning, see how much we can get done and then go from there. Does that sound like a good plan?
That sounds like a very good plan. And also, rate my cap. Because I bloody love it.
It's so cool. Ah! We're here! We're gonna try and stop one of the like professional photographers for a little photo. And then I think we'll go straight to Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Here we are at Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I've only ever done this once and not for years, so I'm very excited. Oh, fireworks! What? We've just got off the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and our virtual queue has been called for Tron. Basically, the way it works for, there's 2 rides here that do it at the moment. It's Guardians of the Galaxy in Epcot and then Tron here in Magic Kingdom. And basically at 7 AM you have to go on the app and try and get a place in the virtual queue, and then they give you a time to come back. Well, actually they don't give you a time, they give you like a boarding group. So we were group 34 this way, and it is 11:15, so 10:45, and our boarding group has just been called, so we've now got an hour to go over to that ride. So we're just gonna go over there now, and then hopefully we'll be off by our lunch reservation. And they're like robot palm trees in Tomorrowland. We're going just down the side of Space Mountain here, and apparently, oh yeah, I can see it. It's just over there. Here we are, the Tron Light Cycle Run. I've never seen Tron, have you? No, me neither. Oh my god, that looks so fast. Can you? So it opens, does it?
Filling all the available space, there are still more people behind you. Fill all the available space inside that room.
Oh my god, that was absolutely mental. It was such a good ride. Definitely worth doing the virtual queue thing for, but also even with the virtual queue we were still in the queue for nearly an hour, so we might now have missed our Be Our Guest booking. We're going to head over there now and see if they'll help us, but at least the ride was good, so even if we've missed it, kind of will have been worth it. Here we are at Be Our Guest. We're just going to sign in and see what they say, but we're like 20 minutes late, so I'm not too hopeful. Oh my god, they said yes. I was really not expecting that, but here's the little Be Our Guest logo. You can see the bottom of the castle behind me, and I am ready. Are you ready?
I am. I'm tired.
Yeah. I love the French onion soup in here, so I'm very excited. I've not had it in so long. I love it in here so much. I've had French onion soup. Yes, I did. Sorry. Thank you. No, you're all good. Thank you so much. Perfect, yeah, and there's another one over there too. Perfect, thank you so much, I appreciate that. Thank you. Charlie's just gone to the loo, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to call you in, but basically, the Be Our Guest, yeah, really quick, the Be Our Guest restaurant is like set in Beast's Castle, so we're currently seated in the ballroom, and then I'll take you around the other couple of rooms, but I've got French onion soup for a starter, which is, oh, I love it so much. It's so like cheesy. It's got Gruyere on the top, as you can see. Oh my god, it smells sensational. I'm waiting for Charlie to come back before I eat it.
It was hella quick.
Wasn't it?
That's crazy.
we've got our drinks. Oh my god, there's bread too. I didn't see the bread.
Lamb again.
Yeah.
Lamb again. Simple blade.
That butter looks maybe garlic. Is it garlic butter? Oh my god, I can't believe we just did that.
I don't know what it is, but it's good.
Oh my god, the Beast is here. We didn't know that was gonna happen. Here he is. Here we have filet mignon with mashed potatoes and green beans. Is it good? Oh, so good. Thank you so much. The desserts have arrived. We've got this little dessert trio. I actually don't know what they are, do you?
So I think that's macaroon.
Yeah. This is the grey stuff.
What's that?
It's from the song. Is it alright?
And that's like a little truffle.
No comment. Was it okay?
Yeah.
That was good. It was pricey.
Oh my god, wasn't it?
But
our waitress was so lovely.
Yeah, but it was an experience, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And now we're gonna head to Jungle Cruise because we want a ride where you just sort of sit still, because after a 3-course meal, the thought of going on Big Thunder Mountain at the minute, it's not gonna happen.
Welcome to the world famous Jungle Cruise, where we are world famous for being famous all around the world. My name is Skipper Marcos. I'll be your guide, social director, and your dance instructor for the next 3 hours. And if something bad happens or you don't laugh at my jokes, I'll also be your swimming instructor. How about those purple flowers right there? Those are rare favorite here. No, missed.
Yeah. The heat is a lot right now, but we are in the queue for Big Thunder Mountain and we've somehow managed to get right at the front. That was so savage at the front. My ears fell off. Charlie caught them. I swear that was so much tamer the other day, but that felt very aggressive actually at the front. Right. God, it's so hot. I need a drink ASAP.
ASAP Rocky.
You've got your eye on a frozen Coke, haven't you?
Oh, I went to New Zealand like probably about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And that's the first time I've ever had frozen Coke,
yeah.
And I've been thinking about it ever since.
Well, your dreams come true today. Drinks acquired. How's your frozen Coke? Are you happy?
Very sugary and icy, but
that's what you need.
Yeah.
Also, we've accidentally found a marching band. We've realised there are people everywhere because we're actually on the parade route, so I think we're going to stay here and watch the parade, which is in 20 minutes before we move on and do some more stuff. How's your first day in Magic Kingdom going?
I love Magic Kingdom.
Yeah?
I just think it's like there's so much horrible stuff in the world that this is just such like a happy place.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you think it compares to Disneyland Paris?
This is like on a different level. Like,
That's the thing.
Amy tried to explain this to me, and I
was like, it's so much bigger. You can't compare the two.
So we haven't really been walking a huge amount, and I think I've already done 11,000 steps.
Yeah, like just between rides, really. And we've only done 3 rides.
Is that it?
And a restaurant, yeah.
Jesus.
Oh no, 4 now. But it is 20 to 3, so we're gonna wait here for 3 o'clock for the parade. And then we're gonna carry on and do a few more. And then it's so hot today that I actually think we then might... Okay. I think we're gonna do a few more, like we're gonna see how many more rides we've got in us, and then I think we might dip early so we can go to like either Disney Springs or maybe a Target or something, and then go sit by the pool for a bit because it's hot in Florida today. We don't want to peak too early, you know? We've got to conserve energy for the rest of the week. But we're working through our list. Basically, I don't think I told you guys, but this morning before we came into the park, we basically opened up a Magic Kingdom map, like a physical one and on a phone, and we wrote a checklist on Notes, the Notes app of the phone, with everything that we wanted to get done. So we're basically just working through it, which is such a good way to do things because there's so much here that, like, yes, you want to wander around in shops and stuff, but I always feel like you can't finish it. Actually, as long as you're focused and you know what you want to get out of it, you can get through it all. So yeah, we're just working through our list. I feel like the weather is really the main thing you have to contend with here, and apparently on Thursday it's going to be 37 degrees.
Yeah, and
I'm scared.
I am not there for that.
I am a bit nervous about that, I can't lie. God, look, you can see the driver in there. Imagine driving a dragon. I can barely even drive the car.
I think Snow White was my first ever love, I think.
Your first love?
Yeah, I think so.
Snow White.
When I was a kid, I used to, like, do you know how you see characters and you're like, I love that character?
Yeah, well, that was Snow White for you.
I think so. Out of all the Disney movies growing up, I think I used to love Snow White.
Fair enough. Mine was Prince Eric. Chip and Dale are so cute. Let's go. From the most extreme Disney to the least extreme, straight from the parade to the Hall of Presidents. Where are we going? So we can't actually get to the Hall of Presidents right now, so we're going to go in the Christmas shop for a minute. Oh, aircon, hit me please. Oh, that's stunning. I'm very keen on getting some sort of Christmas tree decoration. These are very cute. They're like ride ones. They've got Peter Pan's Flight, Pirates of the Caribbean, Space Mountain. Oh, this is really cute. I love Groot. And they've also got Groot and Rocket. Oh, this is, oh my god, they've got loads of Marvel ones actually. Scarlet Witch, Captain America. These little Mickey Mouse ears ones are funny. I like the Tarzan one. Tarzan is criminally underrated in my opinion. These ones are really funny. They're the Toy Story characters inside their toy boxes. Woody, Jessie, Bullseye. Oh my god, the aliens! Oh my god, they are so funny. I love those. And this Incredibles one. I quite like this one actually. Oh, it's a Christmas countdown. Gosh, 239 days. Yeah, I think this is my favourite one I've seen. It's got all the 4 parks in there. I like that one. I might come back. Okay, next up is the Hall of Presidents. I quite like the Hall of Presidents because I find American history really interesting. And I think because Charlie's never been to America before, it might be quite a good one. Just for a bit of culture, you know. Oh my god, this looks a bit like a Hamilton costume. Actually, that's right. It is set in the same time.
What?
As Hamilton. This costume. This lady, before she became the first lady of the United States, Dolly Madison, was the first daughter of a Quaker family from rural North Carolina. She was alive from 1768 and Hamilton starts in 1776. And that's her actual dress. Oh, reproduction of the original gown from the Greensboro Historical Museum collection. Interesting. And then this was like the 1800s, and then this is the 1900s. Very comfy seats and fantastic, delicious aircon. Highly recommend dropping into Hall of Presidents, even if it's just for those things. But here we are.
USA, 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 USA.
The show is about to begin.
George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe.
That was a lot of old white men, and the Barack Obama one didn't look anything like him. The Donald Trump one really did look like him. What did you make of the Hall of Presidents?
I found it really quite like interesting and quite like, I know this might sound weird, like quite inspiring to...
Yeah, like the thing is, I think the American ideals are very inspiring. It's just when it all goes a bit wrong, isn't it? That's the problem.
Yeah, it's really interesting that there were so many presidents that I hadn't really heard of.
Yeah.
And if we think about like back at home and the Prime Minister that we had that long lasted less than a lettuce, there's probably very similar scenarios that they weren't able to do the job that they were appointed to do.
I think a lot of them do a lot of them like end before the end of their term. I'm not sure.
Maybe they just didn't do anything significant. And look at that bird.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, there were a lot of presidents. Also, I remember watching that when I was younger and not really understanding it, but I actually get it so much more now because I'm so familiar with Hamilton. Like so much, I was like, oh yeah, that's from Hamilton, and that's from Hamilton, and the Roosevelt bit, I was like, yeah, that's Newsies. So just because I could like consume so many American musicals, I can actually follow it a lot better now than I used to.
And it's just interesting because with coming from England, well the UK, that we're so used to historical figures being figures of like 500 years ago, whereas
yeah, it's a very new country.
We look at that, I looked up before we went in how old America actually is, and it's like 248 years old.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Don't quote me on that, but it's like the math that
around
I
there.
very
200 something. Yeah, anyway. We're gonna go on the Haunted Mansion now. Also, I think because I'm so interested in like the history behind the musicals as well, when they were talking about like the Great Depression, I was like, oh yeah, I've looked into that. When I've looked into Bonnie and Clyde and Annie and stuff, like so much, I've realised so much of what I know about America, I've literally just learned through musical theatre. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's a lot of fun, but I'm not sure how accurate it is. Maybe quite actually, considering I recognise a lot of what we just saw.
Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? Has no windows and no doors.
Haunted Mansion, let's go!
Our library is well stocked with priceless first editions.
The ride's been stopped. Oh, we're back moving again. It stopped for like a few minutes there.
That's quite nice.
Yeah, it's quite excellent.
Awaken the spirits with your tambourines. Give us a hint by ringing a bell.
One thing I always think about when I'm at Disneyland or Disney World is the fact that every single ride has a different uniform. Like if you work on that ride, you have a different uniform. All the hotels have different uniforms. Like how, I would love to know. I'm sure it's probably something I can Google. Oh, I've got hiccups. Maybe I will do later. Like how many uniforms do they have here? They all look fantastic. Like I think the Haunted Mansion even has like 2 or 3 different uniforms depending on what role you are in. And that's crazy. That's not even the characters that need costumes. Nuts. What on earth is this? It says add water for a fog effect. Is it just like a toy? Push button to activate light and sounds. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Guess how expensive that is?
Right, let's have a look. So it's a Haunted Mansion watch, right?
Yeah.
$45.
95.
95?
I know.
Oh my god. God, it's like plastic too. Oh my god, it's not even a real watch. That is insane. I love this little model of it though. It's so like detailed, but it is $400. But it's cute, right? Oh wow. And it's even got like the waiting area. Is that the waiting area? Yeah, like where you get on. In the graveyard. And the hall with the ballroom with the ghost. That is so cool. They've got all these figurines. Stop it, oh my god. Charlie, look at this Haunted Mansion chess set. That's so funny, they all light up.
That's so funny.
That's hilarious. How would you even know which piece was meant to be which? Like, it's just the Hatbox Ghost, I think it is. But like, is he the king? How would you know? That is very funny though, I love a game of chess. I just love this like architecture, I think it looks so pretty. I wish the world still looked like this. I mean, I suppose it never did. It's probably much cleaner than it ever was. In London we have pigeons. In Orlando they have storks. What's behind it? Turkey legs. You gonna try one? Is now the time for a turkey leg? I'm still quite full, but all the snacks here are so good, it's tempting. We need some energy for some more rides because we're not giving up yet. How was your first taste of American Powerade?
It tastes like diabetes.
It's very syrupy, but it does really sort you out. I'm actually very impressed with how we're doing with our list, you know. We haven't done the railroad yet. We got a frozen Coke, we did the Festival of Fantasy Parade, we did the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. We haven't done the rest of Fantasyland, so we've not done Philharmonic, It's a Small World, Little Mermaid yet. I really want to do the Little Mermaid. We've done Big Thunder Mountain. Oh, we've now done Haunted Mansion and Hall of Presidents. So now the only thing we've not done in Liberty Square is the Riverboat. Charlie is very keen on doing the Riverboat. We did the Christmas shop, we did the Jungle Cruise. We're now on our way to Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm still on the fence about whether or not to do the Enchanted Tiki Room. I find it quite interesting to do like the older attractions that are a bit less shiny and new, but I know that they're not as much of like a pull, but I kind of want to do the Enchanted Tiki Room. I've only ever done it once before and I was so tired I fell asleep, and I don't know, I just quite like the charm of things like that. I also really like the Carousel of Progress in Tomorrowland, but I think we're going to leave the rest of Tomorrowland for another day in Magic Kingdom. I really thought we would stand a chance of doing this whole park in a day, but I think because of the queues and stuff, even though we have absolutely smashed through it, there's still a lot to do. What's your favourite thing then so far?
I'm nearly falling asleep in Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, Charlie was like, I could nap on this ride. I was like, what's wrong with you? This ride is terrifying.
Yeah, I could have slept on that. Could have gone around another time.
But just had a bit of a nap. Fair enough. The Hall of Presidents is always nap territory for me, but not today. I actually managed to watch the whole thing, which I think might be a first.
When are we doing Carousel of Progress?
Well, we'll come back and do the rest of Tomorrowland probably in another day. We've not done Space Mountain either. Is that okay? Mm-hmm. Or do you want to do the Speedway to get in your driving lessons practice? Charlie's learning to drive when we get home. So you've got some intensive lessons to do, haven't you?
Yeah. It's
so
going to be very intense when we get back.
Yeah, but yeah, I feel like we can maybe do the whole of Tomorrowland another day. What do you think?
Yeah, I just want to go on Pirates of the Caribbean, and then that's...
We tap it out.
Yeah, I think
I want a cheeseburger spring roll because I'm not hungry at all, but I've seen so many people talking about them and I will be so annoyed with myself if I leave Orlando without having tried one. And my trouble is I haven't tried a lot of Disney World snacks because I'm always too full. So I have meals and then I go, oh, I wanted to try that snack, but not right now. And then I never come back to it. Yeah, I think we're nearly done here. Let's do Pirates and see how we feel. But yeah, maybe I'll have a cheeseburger spring roll. Maybe I won't. I love the smell of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. Yeah, it's basically just chlorine. We have somehow managed to be on the front again. By some very extreme stroke of luck, we keep doing this today. I made Charlie go on the edge because it freaks me out, but then we were the only two in our row, so now I'm on the edge as well.
Oh god, we look like we're going to go down.
Are we going to get wet on this? I actually can't remember.
Chicken, I will not talk.
That's Captain Jack.
It's the treasure map for sure and no mistake.
It smells like sweets.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Oh, the head tilt.
I always forget how freaked out I get on rides like that. Like, on one hand, I don't care how fast a ride goes. I don't care how many times it goes upside down. I'm cool with that. What freaks me out is like scary themes. I want to get in my own head. So like all the people, they're like animatronic people on Pirates of the Caribbean. It just makes me think how easy it would be for a real person to sneak in there, and they're all holding guns and shooting each other.
It'd be quite hard.
It really stresses me out. Yeah, I know it actually would be quite hard. But in my head, I'm like, people wouldn't even notice, which is definitely not true. Disney are very hot on security and they definitely would notice. But yeah, so rides like that tend to freak me out more than like any of the actually like scary ones.
What is that? What are those little packets?
I don't know. Oh, I think they're the glazed nuts, maybe? Yeah. Oh my god, they say warning, product may be habit forming on them. Are they saying it might be addictive?
Potentially.
That's crazy. If my research tells me correctly, the spring roll cart should be just outside this little gate thing, that entrance to Adventureland. We found it! They are currently serving cheeseburger spring rolls and pepperoni pizza spring rolls.
Ooh, I'm tempted. I might just have a taste of whatever you have. I'm not really too hungry, to be fair.
Alright, well, quite tempted to get... Oh, choice of 2 spring rolls. I'm gonna go for cheeseburger, it's the classic. Here we are, cheeseburger spring rolls. You get 2 for $9.50, so we both got cheeseburger. But I think that's burger sauce, I assume.
I want one to get knocked off and knock the other one eventually, and then
that's what I'm saying. Like if he was about to get knocked
burger
off,
sauce. Right, do you want to try one?
But he needs to learn. Yeah. He'll learn.
How's that? Good?
Sensation.
Is it actually? I can't really wrap my head around it. Does it work?
And it works.
Interesting. That does work. It's quite pickly, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I guess that is just because it's cheeseburger. But actually, yeah, okay. I see what all the hype's about, actually. A moment for the castle kind of up close. It is stunning, isn't it? We're walking through the castle. I love these like mosaics on the sides here. It's so pretty. Okay, actual last ride of the day now. The Little Mermaid ride. Probably my favourite ride, actually, of the whole thing. Charlie has never seen The Little Mermaid. Criminal.
It began when King Triton asked Sebastian to keep an eye on it.
Oh. but in front of Ursula, who has kept singing, so really I'm fine. Fortunate souls in pain, in need. Okay, I know I keep saying this, but one last ride. We're going to go on the Tomorrowland Speedway. And I've told Charlie that because I'm driving him home, he has to drive this.
I'm okay with that.
Oh my god, they're actual engines that they put fuel in. We can smell it. And we can see the fuel hoses. That's crazy. I assumed they'd be electric, but actually they're so noisy. As your driving instructor, you forgot to check your mirrors as you pulled away just then.
Don't care.
The biggest issue with that is that this car doesn't have any mirrors. This car in front is going very slowly. We're not allowed to touch them. Charlie. Stop it. There's some bumper cars. It's quite nice being the passenger actually. I can't wait till you can actually drive me around. Your steering's pretty good. You've got a lot of control.
As always.
What? What is it?
It's like
Earth? What are you doing?
changing the way that I roll.
Isn't it like mechanical? I'm confused. Apparently he's seen this on TikTok.
I have. That's hat.
Oh yeah, that's your hat. Oh my god, look how grey the sky has gotten. It is definitely gonna rain. Oh, and I do not want to be outside when that hits. I've decided to cave and buy a Loungefly bag because all the bags I brought with me are driving me insane because they're not big enough. I do really like this one because it's got all 4 parts on. I feel like I'd be less likely to wear it in Disneyland Paris. This one I think is really cute with the Mickey and the Tinkerbell and the castle and the fireworks. But we're just going to do a bit of shopping around to check that that's definitely my favourite. There is also this one that has like Mickey and Friends on it.
I really like that one, but again it's your bag.
I really can't tell. I feel like that might go with more stuff because it's less busy in a way.
I think white goes with a lot.
Yeah, true, and it has got all the different colours in.
White t-shirt.
Yeah. But like this outfit, for example, I think that one would go better with. Pizza bag. Oh, that's that one. I don't know. I really can't decide.
I don't like that one.
Nah. It's between these two for me, I think. And I really, really cannot decide which.
I like this one.
Do you think? Is that your vote? That one does have black straps, which I think means it would probably go well with everything from the front. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go for this one. I actually am not too keen on the style of the fireworks on this, whereas I like the actual like animation style on this because it's like more classic. So we'll go with this one. What is this? The firehouse? I've never seen this before. Oh, the 101 Dalmatians. What is this?
So this is, I think this is an old fire station that they used to have here.
Oh, was it an actual fire station? Oh, that's so cute. Goodbye for now, Magic Kingdom. I feel like we've done really well today. There's only like 5 things on the list we haven't done. So we'll come back another day to finish it off, and it's only 6:30. So if we were staying for the fireworks, it is the next day now. When we got back to the house, we went for a quick swim and then literally just passed out. I can't, will this balance? Not high up enough. Our challenge of trying to do as much Magic Kingdom as we could in a day definitely went well yesterday. It went better than I thought it would because I typically don't cope very well in the heat. Oh my god, look at my tan line. There were a few bits on our list that we didn't tick off. That being said, we didn't arrive until, by the time we were in the parks, it was just before 10. And because I'd never driven before, so I didn't know how far away the car park was from the park, and also just because we were running a bit late. And then obviously we had like a sit down lunch, which took up longer than like a quick service lunch, for example. We were in there like over an hour. It was a lovely experience. It was a lot of food. I think had I realised that it was going to be a 3-course meal, I probably wouldn't have booked it for the middle of the day. When I went in a previous year, at lunchtime they had like tap to order quick service screens, and I think maybe post-COVID they don't do that anymore, but well, they definitely don't do that anymore, but I assume it was like a COVID thing originally, because that was probably 5 or 6 years ago now. So I assumed that's what we'd booked in for, but it was actually, yeah, a 3-course lunch with a fixed price of $70 a head, which is like not what we thought we were signing ourselves up for. But when we got there, we were like, oh, it'll be lovely, it'll be fine. And it was absolutely stunning. The French onion soup was insane, but then when we got out, we were very, very full, and it was very, very hot. And like, I wouldn't necessarily recommend doing it in the middle of the day, but if you're going to be there for the evening, I think it would be a really nice thing to do to finish the day off before the fireworks. So the things that we haven't done in Magic Kingdom yet are the railroad. I've never actually done the railroad, just the one that goes between the park, the like areas. We obviously haven't done the fireworks yet. We're going to do that on our last night. We haven't done Mickey's PhilHarMagic or It's a Small World. We did do the Little Mermaid. Hello. So there's some more of Fantasyland still to go. We didn't do the Riverboat in Liberty Square, which you're very keen on doing, aren't you? And there's quite a lot of Tomorrowland that we haven't done either. So we've not done Space Mountain, the People Mover, or the Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin, or the Carousel of Progress. So there's definitely another day's, and that's probably not a full day's worth, but there's probably half a day left to do in Magic Kingdom, which is fine because we'll do that on the last night when we do the fireworks.
Yeah.
So we're going to give Magic Kingdom a big tick. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed. Let us know if we missed anything that is on your like Magic Kingdom to-do list. I think we'll end this vlog here.
Right, let's start today's vlog.
Yeah, we're going to Epcot.